Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of audio and visual elements of videos that I watch, mostly musical. And today I'm going to be checking out Season 1, Episode 5 of PattyCake Productions' The Villain's Lair, which is called, very delightfully, Teamwork Makes the Scheme Work. Which is just a fantastic villainous title, and I'm very excited to see what we have in store. When we last left our motley crew, we had the quartet, who became a quintet with the addition of Vanessa, discussing how being bad never looked so good, and burning through an invitation to the Princess Academy. And yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic song. I thoroughly enjoyed. And I have no idea what's in store today. As always with this series, I have not looked at any of the description yet because I don't want to spoil the fun that's coming. I think I just forgot on the first episode and then realized I was going to benefit very strongly by not doing so. I did see a bunch of gentlemen in the thumbnail, so I'm guessing where the last one we had Gaston and then 4 ladies. I'm thinking this one is going to be a little bit more male heavy, but I don't know. We'll see. It also looked, and I try not to look at much before I start these, but I think I saw Horace and Jasper. So they're new. I don't know who else we're getting, but I think this is going to be a couple of different characters at least. And I don't really have much more to say about this. If you haven't seen my previous reactions, well, first of all, if you haven't seen the series, I'll have a link in the description. And one thing I'd forgotten to do previously, and I'll try and remember to retroactively go back and do this, is not only link to the episode in the description, but actually to the whole playlist. But go and check it out on PattyCake Productions, and then go back and check out my reactions to the previous episodes. There are only 3 videos on my channel because Season 1, Episode 3, The Plan, has no music in it. So there wasn't an awful lot for me to break down there, and I kind of talked about the visual elements in the subsequent episode. But yeah, go and check those out, and that's about all I have to say. So welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch this video straight through from beginning to end, just sort of commenting and emoting over the top. I will then go back again and watch it through, and this time I will interrupt and pause it and offer what commentary and analysis I feel I can based on what I have just seen and heard and the foreknowledge of having watched it once before. Please do like the video, hit the subscribe button, use the notification bell to decide how often YouTube tells you I have posted something, and then if you would care to, you're welcome to head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, where you can donate to support the channel in a one-off fashion, or you could head over to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, where you can join up for just $2 Canadian, and that's just a single tier that helps support the channel on an ongoing basis. Also gives you access to my Discord, where amongst a bunch of other cool people that you can go and talk to, you'll also get some sneak peeks. I post whatever I'm going to be putting up online a little early. I put the thumbnail up there as soon as YouTube has accepted the video, so you find out what I'm doing a little early, if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy. I think that's everything, so without any further delay, let's jump in and see what PattyCake has in store for us today with Teamwork Makes the Scheme Work.
Squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak. Squeakity, squeak, squeaking.
Hey, genius!
Oh yeah!
Can we get that in English, please?
Right.
I love the Iago puppet, that's
You're
great.
not all junior chipmunks. I said, I pulled the wrong lever. I think ever since then, there's been a wall between Yzma and me.
I'd like to say that was an interesting story, but I can't.
Hey, me and Horace here have a great working relationship with our boss, we do. Why, she even brought us here today to help her hatch a scheme.
Oh, I don't like it, Jasper.
Quiet, you idiot. The baddies hatch
Oh,
a
their
plan.
dynamic is
We're
great.
there to help. Bob's your uncle, next thing you know, we're bathing in riches.
Or end up back in the clink.
Shut up. Ooh, see? I'm the brains of the operation.
And I'm the muscle.
Oh, the sound effects are so good.
It's an honor to be part of my captain's plan, and this plan they're cooking up is a real doozy.
And what exactly is the plan, laddie?
Well, he wouldn't exactly tell me. Yeah, 'cause you're a moron.
Just what kind of bird are you? I need to know for my exotic bird bingo.
I take it back. You're the moron. And good ship lollipop over there is the idiot.
Whoever's doing Iago's voice is great.
I was
Well,
the
all
idiot.
the voices are
Aye,
great.
there, Horace. You'll always be my idiot. Hey, you bloomin' buzzard, huh? Where do you get off calling that idiot an idiot in front of my idiot? I ought to kick you in the rear.
More beer? Fellas, we gotta stick together. Whatever plan they're working on, they're gonna need us. If you need a helping hand to hatch a plan, I'll be there to help you through it. When you plot and scam, I'll be the man to help you do it.
Oh, I love they get the upbeat song.
Scale and land in jail. We'll be your bail, nothing to it.
I will take the blame and won't complain even if you blew
We
it.
know what
To do and who to do it to.
when the plot gets thick. We'll be there to light the wick.
Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. Two heads are worse than one.
It's less about me and more about we.
We'll lie and cheat in harmony. Cause there's no I in scheme work. It takes a team to scheme.
We're two of a
We're
kind
partners in crime.
until the end of time.
Cause teamwork makes the whole scheme work.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
When you're lost at sea, leave it to me.
Oh, the voices are so good.
If you need a friend that you depend on, I will fake it.
When you're in a jam, well, here I am. I'd have you out before you do it.
If it all goes up in smoke,
I'll be the bloke that gets you through it. We do the worst we can with any master plan.
Accurate.
The rain or shine, we serve an evil mastermind.
Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. A crew to get you through. Go home.
just wait and you'll see. Together's the key
To trick and cheat in harmony.
There's no I in
Oh,
scheme
this is
work.
so well done.
Alone you cannot win.
All the gags. This is great.
Till death do us part.
Now let the scheme begin.
Teamwork makes the whole scheme work.
Love you guys.
Through thick or thin.
All out or all in.
Oh,
Day
this
or
is
night.
catchy.
Wrong or right.
We'll help you get the win.
Tank. Yes!
The scheme work.
It's less about me and more
Oh,
about
geez, does anyone else here
The
disagree?
poor cat.
Because there's no I in scheme work. It takes a team to scheme.
We're two of a kind. We're partners in crime.
until the end of time.
Cause teamwork
Excellent voice.
makes the scheme work. Cause teamwork makes the whole
Yeah. Oh, that was good, guys.
Hello, everybody. This is this is me. We just wanted to say thanks for watching our little video.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tony.
You should hit the subscribe button, or else you idiot.
We've been through this. You're both idiots.
Watch it, you buzzard. If they're watching this video, they's already subscribed. Yeah, I guess you're right.
If you want to see more, you can click the link below. We'll see you soon.
Oh. Well played. I love that we get, like, I say that was an upbeat song. We've had upbeat songs before, but that's the first, like, really upbeat song. But upbeat and, like, joyful and jolly. The other ones have been kind of that sort of maniacal glee or menace or what have you. And it's so right that the sidekicks get the bouncy song. That was so well done. Let's have a quick glance. I saw a couple of credits. I love that Tony was Iago. Great voice. There's our cast. kudos to the cast, actually. All of them fantastic. Joey D'Angelo Lajoie, or D'Angelo Lajoie, who played LeFou in particular. What a wonder. I mean, everybody's voice was superb, but his singing voice was stunning. I assume that was him singing. I know sometimes they've had voices lent by, but I'm not seeing that this time around. But yeah, all 6 just truly brilliant. And I'm consistently impressed when people can keep such a character voice going while singing. It is mind-blowing to me, and they did a really good job of that. Of course, Tony and Layne did the majority of it. They wrote the song, fantastic job. Screenplay, James Keaton, good job. DOP, Layne, wonderful. Makeup by Rick, of course, understandably spectacular. Lighting by Young Entertainment. No idea, but great job on this one, especially adding in the random disco lights at the end for the can-can. Tap soloist, interesting. So that was a double for the tap, John Sparling. Lovely having a bit of tap in this. That lent a little bit of a real bit of something to that, and I really enjoyed it. Costumes, Tony. Wigs by Kirsty's artistry design team and Tony. Magic mirror prop, Evan Moore. I think these are all for the same as before. Production assistant, Olivia Roman. 6 folks on the set team this time. And a couple of grips and special thanks to John Sparling. I love how much goes into each one of these. Like, this 5.5 minute video has had so much effort put into it, and it all shows. I absolutely love this. Great job from everybody involved. And a hellishly catchy song to go with it. It's fantastic. Let's go back and check this out again from the top. I love how much variety they've managed to get out of this set. Because this is the same set. I don't know how quickly they filmed all of this, how many days it took them to get it done, but I love that they're using the same set, and yet somehow they keep managing to make it feel different. This is not dissimilar to the set we appeared on the last time, kind of a similar shot, if I recall correctly, I think, with the wide... oh, no, it wasn't. It started on the contract, but we got the wide shot a little later in on that one, but kind of a similar vibe, and yet it somehow feels different. I think, if I remember correctly, somebody, I can't remember who it was sitting with their back to us last time, and simply having it arranged the other way changes up the vibe of the room a little bit. It's interesting. They've done a lot with very little, and it's truly impressive.
Squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak. Squeakity, squeak, squeaking.
Hey, genius! Can we get that in English, please?
I love that we start out with Kronk talking chipmunk. Because, of course, why wouldn't we? This puppet is fantastic. It's so simple but so effective. And I love that they've just decorated him. He's got... Like, they're talking about bathing in riches, and yet they're all here. Iago's got them all already. Because, of course, he does. It's a lovely touch. And little small things, like bottom left of the screen here, we have these crates kind of decorated with bottles and candles and things. And there's always something in this series. There's little things to catch your eye wherever you look, and it's great.
Right. I forget you're not all junior chipmunks. I said, I pulled the wrong lever.
I love... This shift that's happening right here is so good. One, I love that he's still telling the wrong lever story as a joke. And then he turns it into this sad, oh, but now Yzma doesn't like me anymore. This is a brilliant choice.
I think ever since then, there's been a wall between Yzma and me.
I'd like to say that was an interesting story, but I can't.
Hey, well, me and Horace here have a great working relationship with our boss, we do. Why, she even brought us here today to help her hatch a scheme.
Oh, I don't like it, Jasper.
Why ain't you idiot?
I love so very much that we don't just have two obviously great character actors playing Horace and Jasper, but they actually have the physical comedy and the gags and the cartoon sounds and all that sort of stuff attached to them. We've taken the villains a lot more seriously so far, and so being able to take the sidekicks with such a tinge of humor is perfect. I love it. Great choice. And these two are fantastic.
The baddies hatch the plan. We're there to help. Bob's your uncle. Next thing you know, we're bathing in riches.
Or end up back in the clink.
Shut up. Ooh. See? I'm the brains of the operation.
And I'm the muscle.
I think it's an honor to be part of my captain's plan. And this plan they're cooking up is a real doozy.
That's a great voice for Smee. And I love that he is able to maintain that through the song. That one, I think, of all of them, I'm impressed with how consistent he is with that voice. Because that can't be an easy voice to sing in, I wouldn't think. Yeah, that's great. I love it. The costuming, the makeup in this, so good. Like, everything's subtle. Everything is perfectly representative of that character in the movie. They've done a really good job.
And what exactly is the plan, laddie?
Well, he wouldn't exactly tell me.
Yeah, 'cause you're a moron.
I love when he says they wouldn't exactly... LeFou's just like, yeah, I know this one. They have this comedic relationship there going on, I think, where Smee's just like so clearly in the dark about everything, and LeFou just plays it off as really knowing, and it's just like, yeah, I get it, I know, it's this, it's the... And yet at the same time, he hears half the plans because Gaston can't shut up. But it's not, they're not being told to him particularly. It's more that Gaston can't help boasting, and so it's just less of a plan, I guess, as more of a reactionary movement in Beauty and the Beast. But you know what I'm getting at.
What kind of bird?
Simple little thing. But I like this. This was quite cartoon, and it played into the nature of these very well.
Yeah.
Watch Smee's tongue when he blows the raspberry.
'Cause you're a moron.
I don't think, unless he somehow managed to do it very, very subtly, he's not actually blowing a raspberry there. He's just stuck his tongue out. And I love that it's kind of got that cartoon thing of it's either got the blah, 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 blah thing when someone blows a raspberry, or they just stick their tongue out. And I like that they've kind of gone with that. The sound effects are larger than the characters. That was really smart.
What kind of bird are you? I need to know for my exotic bird bingo.
I take it back. You're the moron, and good ship Lollipop over there is the idiot.
I thought I was the idiot.
Aye, there, Horace. You'll always be my idiot. Hey, you bloomin' buzzard. Huh? Where do you get off calling that idiot an idiot in front of my idiot? Oh, to kick you in the rear.
More
I love that so much as a line. It's a great line, but I also love how proud Horace is of being Jasper's idiot. It's just, he plays it so well. And then we get this amazing thing of LeFou being vocally introduced offering people beer, which just somehow seems appropriate.
Idiot. Oh, to kick you in the rear.
More beer? Fellas, we gotta stick together. Whatever plan they're working on, they're gonna need us.
Cute touch too. He supposedly pours the beer and then Horace immediately turns an empty mug upside down. They've put so much cartoon work into this, and I really enjoy it. Also, can we talk about that as the intro to a song? So, this sort of great arpeggiated chord up, and then just ding! It's so effective. But it's quite abrupt. It brings us into the song very suddenly. There's no lead up to this one. It's just a quick thing, and then poof, off we go.
Plan they're working on, they're gonna need
And
us.
it's playful.
If you need a helping hand to hatch a plan, I'll be there to help you through it.
I actually really love this first line because this, if you need a helping hand, and until you get to hand, it sounds like it's going to be kind of balladic, and then you get hand to hatch a plan, I'll be there to help you through it, and all of a sudden you get, oh no, wait, this is like almost the dance break number, not quite, but that's kind of what we're gearing up to, and of course we do have the tap break in the middle of it, but suddenly it's this upbeat, jazzy thing where we thought it was going to be a little bit more bluesy almost from the start. Such a great choice to bump the tempo halfway through the line.
Helping hand to hatch a plan, I'll be there to help you through it. When you plot and scam, I'll be the man to help you do it.
I love that jump up too. This was a beautiful musical choice. Just going up there, it kind of gets this lovely, I'll be the man to help you do it. It's not super high, but it's a jump up from where he was. And it's a great, like, musical emphasis before we actually get that double bass, the pluck double bass intro going into the main thing. And it's a simple choice, but again, there's so many simple choices, I feel, that are just so well thought out that they're not really that simple. It's great.
Be the man to help you do it. If you tip the scale and land in jail, we'll be your bail, nothing to it.
Actually, one thing that's really smart too is, of course, Horace and Jasper sound great singing with each other because they have such different voices. 2 different octaves that they're singing in. Horace has got the really kind of the old school, you know, the bruiser kind of voice, where Jasper is a little bit, he's still not well spoken, but he enunciates a little bit more than Horace does, and has that less of that kind of vocal growl and quality in the back of it. And the 2 of them together are just such a contrasted blend. That's fantastic.
You tip the scale and land in jail. We'll be your bail, nothing to it.
I will take the blame and won't complain even if you blew
We
it.
know
Even there, again, slightly different from the villains. You actually have... Smee's not just reacting, he's like, ooh, ooh. Like, there's vocalization going on. It's more kind of impromptu than it is with the primary villains. And I just like that you get that they're playing so much more and kind of interacting with each other, but more so. It's all elevated above the seriousness that we had previously. And it's just, and it's also the perfect point in the series, right? We've had 3 big songs and a scene break, and now we get a moment of relief with this kind of goofy song in the middle. It's so well placed.
I will take the blame and won't complain even if you blew
we
it.
know what to do and who to do it to. When the plot gets thick, we'll be there to light the wick, 'cause teamwork.
Of course he brings out dynamite. Why wouldn't he bring out dynamite? Also, great dynamite prop. And I love that because no beer got poured earlier, the beer is there to dunk the wick into and put it out. So many cute little touches. I have just caught the spinning wheel in the background too. I can't remember if that was there in It's been so long since I did episode 1. I can't remember whether it was there previously or whether that's something I'm only just catching now. But again, little props lying around just paying reference to things. There's always something to catch your eye, like I was saying. I also love the concept of this song, because the hilarious thing is, as we go through this, we know who to do it to, what to do and who to do it to. True. And you succeed occasionally, mostly by accident, or, because of far enough through the plot that it makes sense. But I love that they then talk later, we'll come onto it, where they talk about saving themselves. And there's such a genuine quality coming from all of them at this point, and they really do mean what they're saying. It's fantastic. I love this.
Get thick. We'll be there to light the wick.
'Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. 2 heads are worse than one.
It's less about me and more about we.
We're lie and cheat in harmony.
'Cause there's no I in teamwork.
The Upside Down Dictionary it's a trope, but it's a cute one. I love it. The lyrics in this are so clever. The rhyming scheme, the scansion of the song itself, they've done such a good job with this, and tying people's lines here and there to really sort of fit with their character and what they would say. There's a Smee line coming up later. I'll come back to that point. But this is it's so charming. It really, really is.
We're lie and cheat in harmony.
'Cause there's no I in teamwork.
It takes a team to scheme. We're 2 of a
We're
kind.
partners in crime.
Until the end of time. 'Cause teamwork makes the whole scheme work. Alright.
This harmonic blend that they have going between these guys is fantastic. It sounds so rich. You've got this really beautiful kind of close harmony going between them all, supported by, you've got the bass, you've got the glockenspiel, you've got the strings. It's very light-hearted. And I think it's working so well for what they're trying to do here. Also, where did LeFou fall if he's not in this shot? He's either completely behind Horace or he just rolled off screen. Oh, this is great.
'Cause teamwork makes the whole steam work.
All right. Yeah.
When you're lost at sea, leave it to me. I'll be there to help you make it. If you need a friend that you'll depend on, I will fake it.
When
I love how honest Iago's being. Yeah, I'll fake being your friend. Just straight up. He doesn't mind telling the bad guys that. He just... And I think Smee hits on a really interesting point. Also, side note, I love that LeFou's always the one in trouble. But I love the idea they have here that the sidekicks will always help each other out. And that's... I'm trying to think back through a wide variety of Disney movies, but they always, if off the top of my head, as a rule, they get into trouble together, they succeed or fail together, and they help each other. And arguably, this is the group right here that is the most successful on the villain side of things at being good to each other, I guess. Because the sidekicks stick together for the most part, and I think help each other out quite a lot. I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, and it's fun because you get that animosity 3 seconds before they do something nice. So you get, you know, Jasper teasing Horace, you get Iago calling people a moron and an idiot, and then 5 seconds later they're helping each other out. And it's such a great dynamic that they've got into this song. That I know they've been involved with Disney before, but the understanding that Tony and Layne and all the... well, everybody involved in this thing, really, but the actors as well, the understanding they show of how this all works is, I think, why this series is so successful. They really know. And it's even Bump in the Night, which is the only other PattyCake thing I've done back in Halloween 23. They got, you know, the little bits that each character had as they were introduced. That was a little bit more superficial by necessity because of the number of characters that were in it, but they get them so well, and each character's little moment really worked for that character. And they're just, yeah, this is masterful.
You need a friend that you'll depend on, I will fake it.
When you're in a jam, well, here I am. I'd have you out before you knew it.
If it all goes up in smoke, I'll be the bloke that gets you through it. We do the one.
Oh, what was that? Hang on a second.
If it all goes up in smoke, I'll be the bloke that gets you through it. We do the one.
They just swap voices for a second there? Also, side note, I also love how successful the sidekicks are being at helping each other in this little gimmick, where they probably can't help their own villains as successfully as this. I think that was the last part of that point I was trying to go on to.
We can, with any master plan.
Through the rain or shine, we serve an evil mastermind.
Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. A crew to get you through.
That was the line. A crew to get you through is such a great line for Smee to sing. Because of course he'd talk of his friends as a crew, and his team as a crew. And it's little things like that I think are so effective.
Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. A crew to get you through.
Go home. Just wait and you'll see. Together's the key to trick and cheat in harmony.
There's no lie in scheme work.
That's true.
Alone you cannot win. We're there from the...
The little touch of, as he steps down, the plank kind of goes out from underneath them or whatever just happened there. Lovely touch. Can we just talk about how bouncy this bum 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 bum, like the glockenspiel and the pizzicato strings in the background here are just bouncing around and just making everything that we're listening to, like, you could probably take this melody and make it quite dark, but because of the accompaniment and the tone of voice and of course the lyrics are quite comical, they're keeping everything so light. And it's working really, really well. I think with even with the number of voices they have and the number of different voice types they have going on here, everything feels... There's nothing heavy about this at all. It's been really, really well arranged.
Lie in scheme work.
That's true.
Alone you cannot win. We're there from the start.
Till death do us part.
Now let the scheme begin.
Did he just swear on the dictionary? I just clocked that. That was great. Also, the poor cat.
Till death do us part.
Now let the scheme begin. 'Cause teamwork makes the whole scheme work.
Love you guys.
Through thick or
Again, the simplicity of the sound effects. Just there as he slides down onto the table. They're small things, and I think this has been earned so much by how seriously the villains are taken. I know I'm kind of... It's a slight tangent to my previous point. Yes, it's different because they're the sidekicks, but we've also, just as much as we've earned the levity of the song, we've earned the cartoonish nature of it as well, and it's playing so well.
whole scheme work.
Love you guys.
Through thick or thin. All out or all in.
Day or night.
Wrong or right?
We'll help you get the win.
Those slide whistles are genius. I love that was an inclusion. I love that it kind of picks up the pace a little, so that the first time when Joris and Hasper, Horace and Jasper come up, you get the up and the down, but then you only get the up for the other two because there isn't enough time. It's kind of picking up the pace a little bit. Small things, genius work.
Day or night.
Wrong or right?
We'll help you get the win. 'Cause teamwork makes the scheme work. Two heads are worse than one.
The choice to put the can-can at the end is perfect. I've talked about the lighting in this set before, so I'm not saying too much about it, because up until this point they haven't really done much different, and that's fine, it doesn't need it. But this right now, having it's called ballyhooing, when you have movers that are kind of moving in a pattern around the stage, and having the lights doing the ballyhoo at the back with all the multicolours is so absurd, it's perfect. And you know if this was in a Disney cartoon, this is exactly what they would be doing. And it's so well represented, it's brilliant.
The scheme work. Two heads are worse than one. It's less about me and more about
Geez, does anyone else here disagree?
Poor LeFou, you have to feel bad for how many times he's either got trapped or fallen over. It's so good. It's so good. And I know the cat is a thing, but it's just, it works. And the fact that they do it a second time is and they didn't do it the first time. I can't remember what the first thing was that got thrown, but something got thrown early on. Was it the dictionary? Or was it just when... No, it was just when LeFou fell off the chair. And the crash was there, but the cat wasn't. And then the cat got added in. And it works because of the way they've handled it, I think. It's great.
the scheme work. Two heads are worse than one. It's less about me and more about
Geez, does anyone else here disagree?
'Cause there's no why in scheme work. It takes a team to scheme.
I love his enunciation that takes a team to scheme. Like, cutting things off so much. Also, I don't know where he got the cane from. I am actually kind of glad. I feel like if this number were somehow set in the villain's sort of scenes, you would have seen a cane fly in from off screen. Someone would have caught it and started dancing with it. Because it's in this one, it just appears out of nowhere, and I'm fine with it. It's great.
There's no why in scheme work.
I didn't see Jasper's head movement. That's hilarious.
It takes a team to scheme.
Oh, I just realised we've got... when did that start?
It's less about me and
Oh! Have we had chorus in here for ages and I wasn't paying attention to it?
two heads are worse than one. It's less about me and more about
Geez, does anyone else here disagree?
'Cause there's
I totally missed the chorus coming in there. Just after the can-can started. Yeah, this is the thing, right? I'm always going to miss stuff, especially in videos that have so much going on. Because when you're doing this, if I don't want to make this video, 2.5 hours long, which I probably could do, I have to stop, keep moving forwards. And so I will miss stuff. I apologize if I do. But yeah, I totally missed the chorus there.
There's no why in scheme work. It takes a team to scheme.
I love what they're singing too. There's no I in team, no I in a team to They're repeating those words, but they're not singing the final word, so that it's not hanging over with a different vowel sound underneath what someone else is singing. They just do the open ah and stick to that. It's a nice choice. It can work either way, but I think in this case it works well because there's so much focus on the singers. We hear the ah, and it gives the ear permission to say, nope, we're not going to listen to you right now. We're going to focus on the person who's singing something.
In scheme work, it takes a team to scheme.
The crew of our kind.
We're partnering crime
Until the end of time.
'cause teamwork makes the scheme work. 'Cause teamwork.
Great choice to have a tap break in this. Of course, this is where it would fit the best. I think this was a very, very smart move. I think it's works so well with the music, just as much as it works so well with the characters that are in the scene. And those two things both had to be true for this to get away with putting this in. And I think this is great. This is a lovely choice, and I love that. Of course, it's LeFou that does it. This makes total sense to me. Yeah, this is really cute.
Makes the scheme work.
'Cause teamwork makes the
And even in the background, teamwork makes the scheme work. And then I think they just sing ah. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't quite hear it there, but just that chorus in the background is so effective.
Yeah.
And then we leave on them panting, and you just get Horace. Yeah, all right, yeah. The fact that they get the unclean ending too, like it's not just da 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 bum blackout. We get them panting, out of breath, like this is the bit you're not supposed to see. Turn the lights out. Except they don't care. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, well played. That was superb. What a genuinely hilarious and enjoyable song. They did a great job on that. This series continues to impress. I really, really enjoy this. I can't wait to see where the actual story goes, but at the same time, just the fact that they drop this in at exactly the right moment and you get this goofy song, wonderful stuff. Really, really good job. Well played. All involved in that. That was truly excellent. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this as well. If you know this song, I hope I managed to bring something new to you, different perspective, or something you hadn't caught before. And if you didn't know the song, or even PattyCake, welcome to them. Go check them out. They're great. Yeah, that's about everything for now. I'll be back again next week with another video, but for now I will say thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please do like the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and if you would care to, please do feel free to head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts or patreon.com/DavidKReacts, where you can donate to support the channel. Thanks again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your 10:16 a.m. I'll get someone one of these days. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.